YouTube was down with it. This your boy Zell. I'm late on this information, but rather late than never. Saturday night was a huge fight between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia, and this is the full fight report. Let's get it.
Dante's Boxing Nation, what's going on, guys? So Ryan Garcia just pulled off one of the biggest upsets of recent years, maybe in history, because nobody, and I truly mean nobody, thought that Ryan Garcia was going to win this fight. I told you guys after the weigh-in, Ryan Garcia, he didn't make weight, obviously. He was 3.2 pounds overweight, which means he doesn't win the belt, but he wins one of the biggest fights in history. But I told you guys after that weigh-in that there was another fighter that came in almost 3 pounds over the weight limit, and that was Jose Luis Castillo in his rematch against Diego Corrales. He would later admit he came in overweight deliberately for an advantage. He ended up knocking out Diego Corrales in the fourth round after their first fight that Corrales actually lost and he got stopped. The point I was making was this doesn't mean that Ryan Garcia didn't train. This means that Ryan Garcia goes into the fight with a massive advantage. I still didn't think Ryan Garcia would win the fight, even with that advantage. But with that out the way, let's talk about how the actual fight played out. Because of Ryan Garcia's speed and power, I expected the first couple of rounds to be very explosive. Ryan Garcia, he jumped on Gervonta Tank Davis in the earlier rounds. I expected him to do the same thing against Devin Haney. But what I didn't expect is for Ryan Garcia to hurt Devin Haney in the very first round with the left hook. But what was really strange in this fight is every single time Ryan Garcia would hurt Devin Haney, he would start moving around the ring. He would be the one backing up, and he would be the one holding Devin Haney. So after Ryan hurt Devin Haney in the first round, then Devin Haney, I think he won the next 2 or 3 rounds with once again Ryan Garcia moving back and not really doing too much. But when Ryan Garcia was moving away from Devin Haney, he was trying to set him up with the hook. That's how he knocked out Oscar Duarte. He knocked him out on the back foot. But credit to Ryan Garcia because his speed and power was too much. It's very difficult to go 12 rounds without getting caught with that left hook.
Thanks.
Because he's very accurate with it, as he showed in this fight. Devin Haney had never been knocked down before, and I believe he gets knocked down in this fight 3 times.
3 times.
He was hurt several times in this fight. The first time Devin Haney got knocked down, it took him, I think, a couple rounds to recover. But the second time Devin Haney got knocked down, I don't think he ever recovered 100%. But once again, it was very strange because Ryan Garcia, he would continue to hurt Devin Haney, and then he would continue to go on his back foot, move around the ring, and tie up Devin Haney until he would hurt Devin Haney again, ultimately. With that being said, though, once again, this is what makes the sport of boxing such a great sport, because you just never know when you're going to see something that is completely unexpected. Now, Ryan Garcia has completely shook up the boxing world. The question is, what does he do next? He couldn't make weight at 140. He was talking about after this fight moving up to a higher weight class before this fight, but then in a post-fight interview, he said he would be interested in giving Devin Haney a rematch. I highly doubt they're going to fight in a rematch. I mean, we might even see a Gervonta rematch before we see a Devin Haney rematch. I would not be surprised if Ryan Garcia moves up to 147 and he possibly fights Jaron Ennis, because now Jaron Ennis is a DAZN fighter, or he fights someone else at welterweight. But regardless where he fights,
Shit.
there's no doubt about it. Now Ryan Garcia has showed that he's one of the most dangerous fighters in whatever division that he fights in, because once again, he has that tremendous accuracy with his left hook. His speed and his power is extremely dangerous, and I believe he's going to easily be able to carry his power to 147. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
Let me tell you guys about Issa.
All right, you two. Let me give y'all some of my thoughts on this. First of all, Ryan Garcia made a smart move not coming in at 140 because he signed on a dotted contract to make 140, which is why he had to pay Devin Haney. He also made a smart move getting Devin to want to fight him in the middle of the ring, which gives me, as well as a lot of other people, callbacks to Sugar Ray Leonard when Roberto Duran got in Sugar Ray's head, and Sugar Ray was handed his loss. His first loss, I believe. So, he also mentioned how Ryan shook up the boxing world. Yeah, I know a lot of people who made a lot of money off that fight. You know, people expected Devin to win, but just in case they put money on Ryan because it was a lot to gain. Ryan won a lot of people money that night, bro. Ryan moving up, I don't think Ryan wants to see Boots. That would be his best interest. You know what I'm saying? Boots is a complete boxer. Boots has the speed, power, and accuracy, along with the defense, head movement, and the strength to make you back up as well. Um, man, boxing is in an interesting place right now. You know, Devin Haney has just been derailed from the king of 140. You know, well, Ryan can't call himself the king of 140 because he literally never made 140. So Ryan was a welterweight in that ring. He was 3.5 pounds away from welterweight. He was 1 foot into the weight class and 1 foot out of welterweight. But you know what I'm saying? Devin Haney made a foolish move and getting emotional and fighting Ryan Garcia's fight. They say in boxing, don't hook with a hooker, don't chase a puncher, don't do any of that. And Devin made all these sins. Devin Haney even dropped his hand multiple times, even though all Ryan had was a left hook, and he knew this, which was quite interesting. So, yeah, man, it was a good fight, bro. And Ryan Garcia shocked the world, man. Man, look, comment, like, subscribe, share this to anybody who need to hear. We on the road to 2K subs. All my haters keep hating. I love all my haters. Send this down.